Hello everyone and welcome. Today we will be looking at ancient Greece and more specifically Greek gods and goddesses. I'll be taking a very brief look at a few of the residents of Mount Olympus, but if you find out more interesting facts, please share them in the comments below. Now, let's get started. Starting with Zeus. Zeus was the most powerful of all the gods. He was the god of the sky and the king of Olympus. His temper affected the weather and he threw thunderbolts when he was unhappy. He was married to Hera, who we will talk about later, and Zeus had the power to transform his shape. He was the ruler of all other gods and was seen as powerful, strong, and unpredictable. Did you know that Zeus became the first Olympian by defeating the Titans? Not those Titans. Now, let's talk about Hera. Hera was the queen of the gods and, as mentioned before, was married to Zeus. She was the goddess of marriage, families and birth, and was the acting protector of married women. She was known to be vengeful and often jealous of other goddesses and regularly turned her anger onto mortals. That's us. Did you know the peacock was Hera's sacred animal and a pair of peacocks would pull her chariot? Let's talk about Poseidon. Poseidon was the god of the sea. He was the most powerful god except for his brother Zeus. He lived in a beautiful palace under the sea and caused earthquakes when he was angry. Did you know that sailors would pray to Poseidon before they would set sail so that would help calm the seas and get a safe passage? Aphrodite is next on my list, and Aphrodite was the goddess of love and beauty and the protector of sailors. She may have been the daughter of Zeus, or she may have risen from the sea on a shell. Now, did you know that Aphrodite had a chariot pulled by swans so that she could glide through the air? Here comes Ares. Ares was the god of war, and he was cruel and a coward. His symbols included the vulture and the dog, and he was often carrying a bloody spear. Did you know that Ares was the son of Zeus and Hera? But they didn't really like him that much. Can't imagine why. The next Olympian I will be talking about is Athena. Athena was the goddess of wisdom and war. Her symbol was an owl. And did you know that Athena didn't have a mum? And instead, she was born fully grown out of Zeus's head wearing armour. How fascinating. Hermes, not the delivery company, is next. Hermes was the messenger god and a trickster. He was the speediest of all the gods, and he wore winged shoes. Next is Apollo. Apollo was the god of many things, including the sun, music, poetry, and art. He was the son of Zeus, and he had a twin sister, Artemis. Apollo played music for the other gods on his golden lyre, and Apollo taught humans the art of medicine, and is sometimes referred to as the healer. Then we have Artemis. Artemis was the goddess of the hunt, wild animals and young girls. She was the twin sister of Apollo and the daughter of Zeus. She would hunt using her bow and arrows, and she would have a hunting dog as a companion. She is also sometimes associated with the moon. Now, finally, I'll be talking about Hades. Hades was the god of the underworld. Zeus and Poseidon were his brothers, and he wore a helmet that could turn him invisible. Did you know that Hades had a three-headed dog called Cerberus who would guard the underworld? And that is our very brief list. Tell me about other ancient Greek gods and goddesses in the comments below, and as always, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!